Warning, I'm about to make a very controversial productivity statement. You do not need to wake up earlier to be more productive. I know, shocker. Look, I know I've said to wake up earlier to improve your productivity in the past, but we can just file that under the my bad category because the more that I learn about productivity and the more students I work with and the more friends I connect with within this community, I see more and more that we do not need to actually wake up earlier to fit more tasks in to become more productive. Productivity is actually the opposite of all that. So if you want to hear more about this, stay tuned. I think this video is going to change your life, or at least change your morning routine. Hello, my charmed ones, and welcome back to my channel for another video. And if this is your first time with me, I would like to say welcome. My name is Alexis, but I'm also known as MissTrenchcoat all across the internet. I'm an online entrepreneur who designs and sells digital productivity tools to help you work smarter, not harder. So if that sounds interesting to you, I'll leave some links down below in the description box where you can check out more of my work online. And feel free to download some of my latest free productivity tools over at thecharmedshop.com. Yep, you do not need to try to wake up earlier to get a head start on your day. I know they say the early bird gets the worm, but we aren't birds. And most of us don't forage for food in the morning, so I think that paradigm is a little outdated. Do we agree? Just go with it. I promise this will all make sense soon. So if you don't need to wake up earlier to be productive, what do you need to do to be more productive? Well, all you need to do to be more productive in the morning is to actually get out of bed as soon as you're supposed to. That's right, get out of bed as soon as you wake up. Groundbreaking, I know. So what this means is that you don't need to push yourself to wake up earlier, getting less and less hours of precious sleep. But instead, I want you to exit the bed as soon as you wake up. And I know some of you already do this, so congrats, you figured it out before the rest of us. So why the heck didn't you let the rest of us in on this secret, So if you're anything like me, I tend to have a bad habit of staying in bed even after I've woken up in the morning. I toss, I turn, I roll around, I lament that the sun has risen, I pull out my phone, I watch makeup videos in bed. Tisk tisk, Alexis, tisk tisk. Now, what we should be doing to maximize our productivity in the morning is to execute on the 5-second rule. I love this strategy that I learned about from Mel Robbins. I think she actually wrote a book about it, but basically it means that whenever you have to do something that's hard or requires self-discipline, you need to use the 5-second rule by giving yourself a 5-second window to blast off and do the thing that you don't want to do. So you wake up in the morning, you come to your senses, and instead of wasting time calculating how much longer you can actually stay in bed before having to get up, you give yourself a 5-second countdown and you get your butt out of bed when your time is up. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off, jump out of bed like your bed is now a pool of lava, and voila, you have just significantly improved your productivity for the day. Now, why is this actually better than waking up early? Okay, number one, most of us don't get enough sleep. And sleep is actually one of the most productive things that you can do for your body every day. So let's not mess with that by waking up earlier if we don't have to. Second, not everyone is a morning person. This is something that I work with a lot of my students on often, understanding if you are a morning person or a night owl. Each of us has a natural proclivity towards a certain part of the day, which means that you might have more energy in the morning if you're a morning person, or maybe you're not a morning person and you have more energy in the afternoon, or a night owl who has more energy in the evening hours. But if you are not a morning person, there's no reason to wake up earlier in the morning to get more done during that time because you don't have a heightened sense of energy of that time anyway. It's going to be time that's going to be really hard for you to even spend very productively if you're not a morning person. Now, you probably already know if you are a morning person or not, so we really don't need to get into that right now. But even if you are a morning person, you still need to get adequate sleep. So if you want to maximize your morning hours, focusing on getting up earlier isn't the best way to do it. For me, I think that if you do want to wake up earlier, focusing on going to sleep earlier is the better strategy, because eventually when you go to sleep earlier, you will wake up earlier as well. So one leads to another. Don't worry about waking up earlier. Just make sure that you're waking up with your alarm in the morning at the time that you're supposed to, and using the 5-second rule to exit bed on time. And the third reason why this is so much better than trying to wake up earlier is that there is a difference between needing to be disciplined in the morning to start your day off right and trying to use the morning time to fit in more into an already busy life. So if you're someone who has tasks to accomplish dusk until dawn, you are already productive. Remember that. If you are someone who is busy throughout the day, you are already a productive person, okay? You are already productive AF, as they would say. Let's be real. So if you still don't feel productive, even if you're someone who does a lot of tasks throughout the day and gets a lot done, then the real issue is not that you need to wake up earlier to fit more things in. It's because you aren't seeing progress with the areas of your life that you care about the most, aka your priorities. So that's not a problem that is solved by the time that you wake up in the morning or the time that you fall asleep at night. That's actually a bigger issue that I'm going to tackle in an upcoming video series that will be released shortly. So I hope that makes sense to you all, that you don't need to wake up earlier to be more productive. You just need to get up as soon as you wake up so you don't waste time in bed. So I hope hearing this message and understanding the difference frees you from any anxiety or expectations that you have maybe setting for yourself that's been causing you undue stress. I would love to hear your thoughts on this down in the comments. If you are a morning person, if you're not a morning person, if you would prefer to just wake up on time and get out of bed on time, or still thinks that there's value in waking up earlier to try to fit more things into an already busy life. To me, that is not the answer for productivity, but you guys, I'm not like the be-all and end-all on this topic. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it anywhere on social media where you think it'll be helpful. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at MissTrenchcoat for more behind the scenes of my productivity, life, and business. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, bye-bye!